Insurgency in Balochistan. Human rights issues. In the period 2003 to 2012, it is estimated that 8,000 people were abducted by Pakistani security forces in Balochistan. In 2008 alone, more than 1,100 Baloch people disappeared. There have also been reports of torture. An increasing number of bodies with burn marks, broken limbs, nails pulled out, and sometimes with holes drilled in their heads are being found on roadsides as the result of a kill and dump campaign conducted by Pakistani security forces, particularly Inter-Services Intelligence, ISI, and the Frontier Corps, FC, which, until the September 11 attacks, had sided with the Afghan Taliban and Al-Qaeda against the Northern Alliance in Afghanistan. A 2013 report from the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan identified ISI and Frontier Corps as the perpetrators for many disappearances, while noting a more cooperative stance from these agencies in recent years as perceived by local police forces. The Pakistan Rangers are also alleged to have committed a vast number of human rights violations in the region. No one has been held responsible for the crimes. Militant groups like Lashkar-e-Jhangvi have systematically targeted Shia Muslims in Balochistan, with about 600 being killed in attacks in recent years. About 800 non-Baloch settlers, mostly Punjabis, and anti-BLA Balochis have been killed by Baloch militant groups since 2006. During a camp at Broken Chair, Geneva, Baloch Republican Party, BRP, leader Shehrbaz Bugti alleged that Baloch youth, women and children were kept in torture cells. BRP chief Brahmda Bugti called upon human rights organizations, including the United Nations, to take steps to stop the alleged Baloch genocide. In 2005, 32 Hindus were killed by firing from the government side near Nawab Akbar Bugti's residence during bloody clashes between Bugti tribesmen and paramilitary forces. The firing left the Hindu residential locality near Bugti's residence badly hit. Sunni extremism and religious persecution of Zikris. According to the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan, HRCP, and other independent national and international media sources, the efforts of Pakistan governmental agencies in countering Baloch nationalism, as well as the activities of terrorist organizations such as Lashkar-e-Jhangvi and Pakistani Taliban, have produced a surge in religious extremism in Balochistan. Hindus, Shias, including Hazaras, and Zikris have been targeted, resulting in the migration of over 300,000 of them from Balochistan. Supreme Court investigation. There are more than 5,000 cases of forced disappearances in Balochistan. Many are innocent and stuck in Pakistan's slow court system, whilst others are in prison awaiting charges on a range of things such as gun smuggling and robbery. The Chief Justice of an apex court of Pakistan asked about the situation and said it was going out of control in Balochistan. The Supreme Court is currently investigating the missing persons and issued an arrest warrant for the former military dictator Pervez Musharraf. Furthermore, the Chief Justice of the court said the military must act under the government's direction and follow well-defined parameters set by the Constitution. Missing people found. In June 2011, the Prime Minister was informed that 41 missing people had returned to their homes, false cases against 38 had been withdrawn and several others had been traced. The PM urged police to trace the missing people and help them to return to their homes. Supreme Court orders. The Supreme Court Apex Court headed by Justice Iqbal decided ordered the government to the grant of subsistence allowance to the affected families. Justice Iqbal advised families not to lose hope. He said the issue of missing persons had become a chronic problem and, therefore, the Commission of Inquiry on Enforced Disappearances, constituted on the orders of the Apex Court, should be made permanent.